In this video, I'm going to show you how to go in and interpret what errors, messages that are popping up, and problems that you're having with uploading documents to GDP. So when you go in and you've uploaded a document, they let you know right away what the problems are. But you can always go back and look at the document and compare it to what you've done in your text and what hasn't been done, things like that. So what you can do is go into My GDP, and you can go and you can see that I have 26-3, which is the first document in there. And if I bring this down, you're going to notice in here I've got several attempts because I was playing around with it. But you can see where it says that I have keystroking errors, 136 or 179. When I come up with something like that, it is probably because I've typed the wrong text to go into the document that I downloaded. So if I check the details on one of those, and I scroll down through, you're going to see just about everything in here is flagged. Okay, so I probably typed in the wrong document and need to start over. Alright, now in here you're going to see that I have one that has 6 keystroking errors and 0 alignment errors or formatting errors. So if I go into the details for this one, I can scroll down and I can see as I'm going down everything looks good, and then all of a sudden I see this tab in here. Okay, the tab means that I've added something that should not be added, so I need to go back in and delete that tab. And then as I go down through here, you're going to see further. Okay, so in this case I've either misspelled it, or in this case there's a space here that shouldn't be there, and there should also be a hard return. So it's telling me I omitted a hard return at the end of this paragraph and the next line down. Okay, now in this case I need to go in and add a hard return at the end of this. So usually for some reason it's picking up the initials as a problem, but just kind of go through and then also gives you this in the report that immediately shows up when you submit the assignments. Okay, so just kind of take a look at it. Now you can fix these and resubmit as many times as you want, as long as it's done before the due date. If you really have a problem, and one of the things I'm noticing is people are waiting till the last minute to do these documents. This is a perfect example why getting them done a day or two early, checking them out, see where the errors are, fixing them, and uploading them. You should be able to get 100s on just about every single one of these documents. So take your time, make sure you're typing the right text, and make sure you're fixing any of the errors and then resubmitting it. You don't have to redo the whole thing. You can download the work that take the file that you've already saved on your computer, make the changes, and re-upload it for grading. Okay? In this video, I'm going to show you how to go in and interpret the text and the details from your documents that you're submitting in GDP. Now, what I want to do is take a look at a lesson that I've uploaded to GDP. What you want to do is go into My GDP, and you'll be able to see the lessons that you have finished. And what I can do is it's going to show up like this in the list, and I just have to hit the arrow in front of it to be able to see the details. Now, as I'm looking at this, I can see that I have like 179, 136 errors, and if I check the details on any one of these, I want to see that basically the entire document was typed in incorrectly. So I probably picked and matched the wrong document in the book with the document that I downloaded and typed in the totally wrong document. So anytime you see that many errors, something's been totally done wrong. So if I go up to this one here, I'm showing 6 errors. So if I go into the details for this, if I scroll down, I will see in between the two paragraphs there's an extra tab in here that should not be there. So the blue is something that's there that should not be. So if I scroll down a little bit further, okay, now this is telling me that I keyed this in wrong. There's actually a space in here that does not belong. Okay, and also this document was missing its hard return to end this as a paragraph, and the blank line in between the paragraphs did not have a hard return on it. So this is actually telling me I omitted hard returns or paragraph markers. Okay, and as I go further down, This one here, I know that a lot of times it has a habit when you do the um, initials at the end that something's not right about these initials. It could be that you didn't put enough spaces in there. It could be that it's not recognizing your initials. This one here doesn't like the hard return at the end of it. So try to, you would go back to your document now, fix those mistakes, and then upload it again. See if you can get it down to 0 keystroking errors. All right. Now, one of the big things is you should be giving yourself enough time typing these documents in that when you see these errors, you can fix them. If you're not giving yourself a day or two to submit these, then you're not going to have time to fix these errors. And that's what this is all about, is being able to go in and see where the mistakes are. This is actually showing you your mistakes. When you get out in industry and you write a letter for somebody that they've handed to you and you have misspelled words, you have wrong layouts with missing paragraph markers, things like that, they're just going to hand it back to you and tell you to fix it. They're not going to tell you where the problem is. So it's very important for you to get used to being able to go back in and fix these mistakes, and hopefully you will catch them a little bit better. You should be proofreading these documents. What I'm seeing from people submitting stuff, they're not proofreading. So make sure you go back, check out these details, see what's wrong, and fix your mistakes and upload the new documents. Okay, so hopefully this will help you.